Hello and welcome to Rathods IAS Academy. Today in this session, we are going to see current affairs of 6th July 2024. So without wasting any time, let's get started. And one more thing here is, in this Rathods IAS Academy, we are also providing analysis in Hindu and as well as English. So at any cost, every day we will be providing these two videos for sure. Okay. And now let us see the English analysis in this class. So here I am taking Delhi edition of Hindu and we are going to see the important articles from this Delhi edition, okay. So here, especially today is Saturday, so there is no text and context and there is no op-ed page. So there are very less number of articles which are irrelevant from our examination point of view today from this class. So let's get started. So this is our front page. So in this front page, there are two articles which are very relevant from our examination point of view, and there is a very high chance of getting question from that. So first topic is Starmer is new British PM as Labour Party wins polls. So this article we can connect with international relations, so especially India-British relations or India-Britain relations. This article is important. Where we can fit this article from GS paper to under international relations, we can fit this article, and especially India bilateral relations. India bilateral relations. Okay, so what are the dimensions that you have to see? So first one is you have to open your atlas and you have to see map of Britain, where exactly it is located, and you have to see nearby water bodies. And next important thing is you have to see about FTA, Free Trade Agreement. So this topic is important from your economy. So economy, which comes under your GS paper 3. So you have this topic of international trade, right? So in that international trade, you will be reading about this Free Trade Agreement. So what is a trade? Trade in simple, we have imports and as well as exports. Imports and as well as exports, right? So here every country is not self-sufficient, so they will be depending upon imports and as well as exports. So because of this, to ensure free and fair trade between the countries, so they will be coming up with this free trade agreements, so that they will try to eliminate trade barriers. Okay, they will try to eliminate this trade barriers, so that they are coming up with this free trade agreement. So actually the issue is, from last 2 years onwards, India is trying to have this free trade agreement with this Britain, but unfortunately it is not happening. But now what happened? So there is change of government. Okay, so because of change of government, we are going to expect that this free trade agreement will happen soon. Okay, so here you have to see the three dimensions. First one is from your map based, and this one is from free trade agreement. And even there is one more dimension you have to focus is areas of cooperation between India and Britain, you have to see, and even you have to see what are the challenges. Okay, and apart from that, one more dimension you can add here. So if you are reading your polity, which comes under your GS paper 2. So from polity, you will be reading about this constitution, and our constitution is not an original constitution. It had been copied from different countries' constitution. So here exactly you have to see which are the features that we borrowed from this Britain. So from Britain, which are the features that we have borrowed? So in this way, you can expect a prelims based question. And overall, this topic is important from your prelims and as well as mains, from all these subjects and dimensions point of view. Okay, now let us see this article in detail. So if you see somewhere, it says that now Labour Party, so this party is led by Keir Starmer. He won in this UK general elections. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to see, and I want to show the person also, so that you will be getting an idea. So he is the person who won in UK. Okay, and if you see the key highlight, it says that Labour's victory significance is very important, because it had been ended 14 years of trolley rule. Okay, 14 years of this trolley rule had been ended after once this person from this Labour Party he came into power. And next one here is whenever the people are selecting another person from any other political party, so it will signifies as one important thing, that is people rejected the earlier government policies and people they want the new leader. Okay, so because of this they selected another person. And even you have to see like, so the reforms in this UK success, so this success which highlights about the influence of fair right parties, that's it, nothing more than that. And you have to focus on the nature of governance system in this UK. So this will be very important. So in this governance system of UK we have three tier. So first one will be monarch, and second one will be prime minister, and third one is cabinet. So if you're talking about monarch, monarch is nothing but he is the head of the head. Okay, so for example currently King Charles III, and he also plays a very important ceremonial role here. And apart from that we have prime minister. So prime minister he will be the head of the so and so country, and we can say like he will be the leader of majority party from House of Commons. So the same policy that we are also following in India, it is about prime minister. And cabinet they will be containing senior government ministers, and these people they will be chosen by prime minister itself. And there are different ministries out there, so they will be typically acting as a heads of government departments, and those ministers they are responsible for the implement of the policies of that so and so departments and as well as so and so ministries. So this is about this governance system of UK. And let us see this next article. So next article is AP in crisis needs more than special category status, says CM of AP. So recently we know that general elections had been done, all right, at the central level, and even in the state of AP also they had elections, and finally the government had been changed in this AP. And now new CM of this AP state is saying that yes, not only special category status, we need something more than that. So that is the thing which is mainly said in this article. And this article, the key word here is special category status. So even in our constitution, there is a concept of this special category status, and there are some articles which are talking about this, and you have to know about that. Okay, so let us see this article in detail. So first, I will let you know the dimensions that you have to see. So first one, it is about special category status. Okay, so this article is talking about special category status. Okay, so this article is important from GS paper 2 under polity. So here you have to see some important articles which are talking about this special category status, and you have to see even which states they have this special category status now. And next part here is you have to see what are the conditions need to be satisfied. What are the conditions need to be satisfied, okay, to keep any state under the special category status. And other dimensions are you have to see what are the benefits or advantages. You have to see what are the challenges. Okay, so all these are the important dimensions from your polity, and here you can get prelims based question. Okay, here you can get prelims based question from this area. Okay, now let us see this in detail. Okay, here you can see map. Actually, this map had been cut down in this PDF format. So it is talking about the state of AP, and it is talking about the special category status. So what is the summary? So here AP CM is saying that state needs more than special category status because it is facing economic crisis. So because of economic crisis of that state, now CM of that state is demanding special category status. So if you see some key highlights or insights of this article, it says that now the present government, the new government of state of AP, they wants to focus on especially rebuilding of institutions. And especially they want to address this economic crisis which is faced by this state. And especially they are rejecting this special category status, and they are saying that more than the special category status, we need something more. So why they are rejecting this special category status? Because it indicates severity of economic challenges faced by the state. So under this special category status, they will be getting some funds, grants, but they are not enough to make this so and so state self-sufficient, or to come out of this economic crisis, so that is not enough. So because of this, they want to get something more, and they want to get more hostile approach from central government. So this is a thing which mainly highlighted here. And next one here is these 2 points which are talking about the political things, but we will be not focusing on that much. Okay, so here you have to focus on what is that special category status, and let us see the basics of this special category status now. So if you see this special category status, it is a classification which is given to Indian states with a significant socio-economic and geographic disadvantages. So whenever states you are having socio-economic disadvantage, or for example, if they are having geographical disadvantage, then they will be getting this special category status. And actually this status which is granted to the states, they will be getting some additional assistance, additional especially financial assistance they will be getting from central government. So here you have to focus on what is the criteria that is required. So criteria is, yes, that state should have hilly or difficult terrain, and that state should have very low population density, and they need to have good number of tribal population, and this one is they need to have strategic location along the borders with the neighboring countries, and even what are the economic infrastructure, or what are the economic status of that so and so state, or like what is the infrastructure that is present, so that should be in backward. That means they should not have the progressive infrastructure development or economic development of that state. And next one is if they are having non-viable nature of state finances. So if these 5 things are satisfied, then that so and so state will be getting this special category status. And now let us see what are the benefits that you are going to get if the state is placed in this special category status. So first one is they will be getting financial assistance. That means they will be getting monetary assistance from the central government. So whenever any scheme they are giving, like for example in the schemes we have central sector schemes and central sponsored schemes. So in the central sponsored scheme, the sharing will be divided between center and as well as state. So if that so and so state is placed under the special category status, 90 percentage they will be getting grants and 10 percentage of loans they will be getting. So in this way here, those states will be getting benefited if they are getting this special category status. And next one is they will be also having concessional excise duty so that they can promote industrialization in their states. And next one is there will be preferential treatment in resource allocation, like there will be some more favorable treatment. More favorable treatment will be there for centrally sponsored schemes, and as well as they will be also providing some extra central government assistance or help under this. And this one is they will be also getting some debt relief as well, so that they will be getting higher flexibility in the terms of repayment of central loans, etc. So these are the benefits that the state will be getting if they are placed under the special category status. And there is one mains practice question, guys. So try to answer this mains and as well as prelims question. So first let us see the prelims question. So which of the following is not a criteria for granting special category status to Indian states? So I gave you 5 points. So 1 point is out of this 5 points. So which is that point? So please let me know your answer in the comment box. And next one is I want to give you mains question, that is the demand for special category status by various states has led to political and economic debates in India. So they gave a statement. So what is the statement? So they are saying that many states are demanding for this special category status. So because of this, it became a political and economic debate. So they are asking like critically analyze the merits. So first one you have to write merits, and next one is demerits of granting special category status in the context of federal financial relation. Okay, so one benefit is they are going to get grants and as well as loans, right? That is the one merit. And apart from that, what are the demerits you have to see and try to write an answer for this question. So whenever you are writing, then only you will be improving. So start writing. So I want to say proudly that we started our offline batch of foundation on 27th May, and till now, so they wrote more than 70 mains answers, and they are writing daily prelims, and as well as we are also conducting sectional tests, and they are in a condition to even write an introduction and to prepare the schematic representation of essay. So if time permits, today or tomorrow we will be posting one video of how our students are writing introduction of essay. So we'll try to post that on YouTube as soon as possible. So you can watch that and you can see like how those students who are doing their degree and recently completed their graduation, so they are molding themselves according to the demand of question. So I'm very happy that for that. Okay, let it be. And now let us see the next topic. So here there is nothing much important in our city page today in Delhi edition, and even the states page also there is nothing much important. Entirely you can see like everything is filled with advertisements. Okay, you can directly move on to your editorial page. Yeah, here there is one article. Actually, recently, especially in Bihar states, so they are facing problem of collapsing of bridges, right? So even you can see one more article. It is Bihar government suspends 15 engineers after 10 bridges collapse in 2 weeks. So you can see the data that within 2 weeks of time, more than 10 bridges had been collapsed in Bihar. So here you have to think like what might be the reason for this collapse and what measures can be taken. So if you are an engineer of that sort of project, so how can you prevent such type of incidents in the future? So this type of case studies you can get in your ethics. So please be prepared with the points regarding how can you address such type of man-made disasters. Clear? I hope it is clear, right? Yes. Now let us see next topic. Okay, so there is nothing much important in this page. Yes, here you can see one beautiful image that is about river Kaveri. So actually it is talking about Krishna Sagar Reservoir. So if you see this line, water level at Krishna Sagar Reservoir, which had been built across river Kaveri in Mandya district of Karnataka, breached 100 feet mark against maximum level of 124 feet on Friday. So this is in contrast to dam level hovering 78.4 feet on the same day last year. Okay, so this article is very important. So here you have to see some dimensions, guys. So first one is about river Kaveri. Okay, so whenever you are seeing any rivers in news, there is a high chance of getting question on that. So this will be important from GS paper 1 under geography. So here you have to see the place where it originated, and you have to see tributaries of this river Kaveri. So these tributaries, whenever you are seeing, you have to see like which are the right bank tributaries. You have to see which are the right bank tributaries and which are the left bank tributaries. And you have to see important dams which had been constructed over that river, okay, river Kaveri. And especially now in India, in the recent past, about 5 to 6 months ago, there were continuous articles which appeared in newspaper regarding dam safety in India. It is about dam safety in India. So you may get question in your mains if you're preparing for 2024 mains regarding this dam safety in India. You have to focus on that. Okay, so what are the reasons for this increasing of vulnerability, or what is the reason behind this uh, or sediments, etc. Those things that you have to see, and how it is affecting the safety of the people. And next, there is one more important article here. So actually, this article is not there in your Hyderabad edition, but in Delhi edition, I can see this article which is about biodiversity. Title says Kerala village complies in-depth biodiversity register. So the keyword is biodiversity, right? So in your environment, yes, you have this topic of biodiversity. So what is a biodiversity? You have to know, and different types of biodiversity, and even you have to know the examples of biodiversity. So this article is saying that Indian black turtle was once a common species in Gram Panchayat in Kerala's Alappuzha district. However, the number had been dwindled because of poaching for meat. Similarly, populations of Indian garden lizards, barn owls, Indian flying foxes, and plants such as henna, palash, they also had been decreased. Okay, so actually it is talking about that traditionally which kind of animals and which kind of plant species you are seen in that so and so area, and they are saying that the number is being decreasing. So here, what are the things you have to see? So this article is talking about threats of biodiversity. It's talking about threats of biodiversity. So one important threat which is given here is poaching. Poaching is nothing but illegal killing for meat or for leather or for hides, etc. So you have to do some research and let me know what are the threats for biodiversity. It is very important. And if you go to editorial page, so here there are two articles. So one, it is talking about walk the talk. So it is talking about especially Manipur crisis. And if you see the central theme, it says that our prime minister finally acknowledges Manipur crisis. Now he should push for peace. So this article is saying that our prime minister is not at all taking care like how to decrease the violence in this Manipur. And this article is saying that yes, now government at least need to take some steps to establish peace in this region. So where we connect this article? We can connect this article with GS paper on the society, where you will be reading about this communal violence. And next one is here in your internal security, you can read this topic, right? So from those two areas, yes, you can read about that topic. Okay, here you can see Manipur violence. Everything had been cut down because I converted the document into PDF. So there it had been happened like this. Okay, I can't do anything now. Okay, summary says that PM Modi finally acknowledges Manipur crisis, but more action need to be taken for peace. So actually this article is saying that yes, there is lack of concrete reaction. So there is no proper reaction from our prime minister, okay, regarding this Manipur crisis. So because of there is no proper lack of attention from our PM side, so this article is saying that yes, we need a proactive leadership and they have to focus on ensuring of peace and as well as stability of the region. And next one is despite we are having different institutions which are functioning normally, so peace remains elusive in Manipur due to deep-rooted social tensions and displacements. So especially in this region, yes, we are having this social tensions and as well as you are having the problem of displacement, etc. So for this, we need to take some steps and especially government need to focus on peace and as well as reconciliation process. And especially we have to focus on proper governance and as well as proper welfare of the people and encouraging proper schooling and as well as health service in this region. So that is the thing which mainly said here. And I want to show you one more important article. It is about spiritual orientation, religious practices and codes. So recently, I think 4 to 5 days ago, there is one open article in open page which talked about Anga Pradakshina, right? So this article is related to that thing, and especially they are taking about different Supreme Court judgments regarding these religious practices and which are even pending before the Supreme Court. So this article is important from your GS paper 2 under polity. So where this religious practices, religious freedom, which is a part of your fundamental rights, and you have to see about this fundamental rights, which articles are talking about, and if there are any Supreme Court judgments, and you have to see that as well. So these are very, very important. Okay, now let us see this article in detail. So here you can see this image. So this is the meaning of Anga Pradakshinam. That means like they will be moving around this temple by moving like that itself, by sleeping more like that. Okay, so this is called as Anga Pradakshina. So what is the summary? So actually now in India, one problem is there are many religious practices, they are facing scrutiny in the courts. So there is a debate which are going on regarding different religious practices. So even in 2008 and 2019, entry of women into Ayyappa temple, Shabarimala was in news. And now it is about Anga Pradakshina is in news. So many a times these religious practices, they will be in always news, and even there are many a times the debates will be going on regarding this religious practices. So actually religious versus superstition debate which is continuing now. So what is religion, what is superstition, so how we are mixing these two. Okay, so that is one important area where the debates and discussions are going on. And next one is there is also controversial court order which allows Anga Pradakshina practice. So recently, yes, so court said that yes, we can allow this Anga Pradakshina, okay, in Tamil Nadu. So this is also an important issue. And even now the freedom of religion and as well as right to privacy is in debates. Okay, so because of this anga pradeshana, so here it is also the right of privacy. So right of privacy and as well as freedom of religion, now it is in debate. So here this article says that especially our constitution, our law of land need to govern even other religious practices. So now let us see about this religious practices in India. So actually this article which is mainly talking about religious practices in India, and especially they are focusing on some controversial court orders which are allowing this Anga Pradakshina practice in the recent case. And now because of this, the question which is in debate here is right to religious freedom and as well as right to privacy. They are in use because of this allowing of this Anga Pradakshina practice. Okay, so now let us see the articles related to this right to religious freedom. So we have article 25, 26, 27 and 28 talks about this right to religious freedom. So if you see this article 25, it says that every person has freedom of conscience. So like you can follow any religion that you want. And even you can say daily that I am belonging to that so and so religion. So it is according to article 25 of our Indian constitution. And this article which also says that yes, it is your freedom, it is your right to freely practice any religion or to propagate any religion. But there should be no forced conversions like Christianity which is doing now. And next one is we have Article 26 which says about religious denominations, they can establish institutions and they can manage their own religion affairs. And this one is Article 27 talks that there is no taxes for promoting a specific religion. And this one is Article 28 says that no religious instructions in state funded institutions and state aided institutions, they can provide religious instructions, not they are not mandatory. Okay, so that's the thing which are given in our fundamental rights. And there are some prelims and mains questions, so please do practice these questions. So first one is which of the following articles of the Indian constitution deals with freedom to manage religious affairs? It is very simple. Article 24, 25, 26 and 27. And next one is consider the following statements. It is about Article 25 and as well as Article 27. Article 25 provides for the freedom of conscience and the free profession, practice and the propagation of religion. And next one is Article 27 prohibits the payment of taxes for promotion of any particular religion. So please let me know which statements are correct here. And I want to give you one mains question, that is discuss the constitutional provisions which are related to freedom of religion in India, how these provisions been interrupted by judiciary to address challenges posed by religious practitioners. Try to write an answer for this mains question. So writing is very important. Okay. And now let us move on to our Hindu page. So there is ground zero, it is not at all useful, simply leave that page. And in this news page here you can see one article. It is talking about Modi's visit to Russia, purely bilateral. So where we can fit this article? In our international relations, which comes under our GS paper 2. So comes under India and bilateral relations. So actually they are going to focus on 5 important themes in this meet. First one is trade, second one is connectivity, third one is space, fourth one is oil and fifth one is LNG. And our Prime Minister is saying that whatever the meeting we are going to have, that is purely bilateral meeting. So we are not going to have the groupings or group meeting here under this. So that is the thing. And once this meeting is done, we will be getting lots and lots of articles regarding this. So there we will be having our discussions. And if you see here, there are 2 articles which are very important. So first one is Indo-Russian venture delivered 35,000 assault rifles to Ministry of Defense. Okay, so here you have to see what is the deal between India and Russia regarding this assault rifles. Okay, and for what these assault rifles are used, everything that you have to know. And next topic is at 1.27 lakh crore, defense production registered a new high in 2023 to 2024, says Center. So this article is very important. Okay, now let us see this article in detail. So this article is important from this topic called as Self-Reliance India or Self-Reliant India. So it is important from GS paper 2 and as well as from GS paper 3 under science and technology. and from GS paper 2 under international relations, and even it is also important from GS paper 3 under economy. Okay, from international relations, so whenever we are decreasing our imports, whenever we are becoming self-sufficient, we will be decreasing our imports. So because of decreasing of imports, earlier where we used to import, then for that country's international relations can be changed. The foreign policies of that country can be changed. And from science and technology point of view, you can add one dimension, that is by using technology, how India can become self-reliant. And next one is you can see about this GS paper 3 under economy. So how it is contributing to our GDP, how can we save our forex reserves. So these are very, very important, guys. Yes, now let us see this article in detail. So you can see about the industry, how we are making self-reliant. Yes, this article says that defense production in India reached a record high level. So how much? 1.27 lakh crores in 2023 to 2024. So when we are comparing with that of previous year, now we had a growth of 16.7%. And if you see the key highlights of this article, it says that yes, we came up with some policy reforms and as well as ease of doing business. So because of these two changes, yes, we had improved our economic growth. We had improved our defense production. And this one is Make in India program under Prime Minister Modi ji leadership. It is also one of the important steps taken that led to increasing of growth in this defense sector. And even whatever the defense exports are there, so they plays a very important role in boosting our indigenous production. And not only that, India is also committing with the trade with other countries so that we are also focusing on global defense manufacturing hub. Okay, so all these things are very, very important regarding this topic. And now let us move on to our Delhi page. So in this news page, there is nothing much important. And in this page, you can see there is one article. It is about over 24 lakh hit as Assam flood situation worsens. So the situation of floods in this Assam region had been worsened because of increasing of water level in this river Brahmaputra. And even there are 12 rivers which are flowing above the danger mark. And especially it also causes flooding in this Kaziranga National Park. And this Kaziranga National Park is very famous for one-horned rhinoceros and as well as wild buffaloes, etc. So those animals will be also get affected because of these floods. Okay, clear? You have to know about this river Brahmaputra and as well as tributaries of this river Brahmaputra and which are the right bank and which are the left bank. Okay, if you go to this business page, there is nothing much important. Even this world page also. Okay, so these are the important articles that appeared in our today's Hindu newspaper. I hope you enjoyed this class and please do like this class. And one announcement I want to make. So in Rathods IAS Academy, we came up with this current affairs advanced package. So advanced course. So here in this course, you will be getting daily one current affairs PDF. So whatever the current affairs now I'm taking is from only Hindu, but here we are covering the other source of Indian Express, Business Standard, Down to Earth, All India Radio and PIB, and we will be giving you daily one current affairs PDF. Apart from this, you will be getting weekly PDF or weekly current affairs compilation and as well as monthly current affairs compilation. And one more thing here is in this course you will be having quiz or multiple choice questions or prelims based questions based on weekly prelims questions and as well as monthly prelims test. Monthly and as well as weekly prelims test. And apart from that, you will be also getting one PDF. In this current affairs analysis of Hindu, I will be giving you mains questions, right? So for these mains questions, I will be giving you questions. Okay, I will be giving the questions and as well as answer format for that questions every day. Okay, so this is about our current affairs advanced course. So this course is already unlocked and it is going on and admissions are going on in this advanced course. And to get this course, you can download our Rathods IAS Academy app. The link is given in description box, so download the app and try to purchase this current affairs advanced course. And apart from this, you will be also having weekly one live class. Okay, weekly one live class will be there for only students who purchase this, and the cost of this course is 3,500 rupees for 1 year. It is very affordable, and try to join this. That's all guys, I hope you enjoyed this class. By this I'm concluding here. And one more thing here is, not only this current affairs advanced course we have, and we are also going to launch new batch of offline and online foundation course for GS, so you can join that also. And if you have any queries regarding any course that we are offering in Rathods IAS Academy, you can call me on this number 8074765513. Okay, and even this is WhatsApp number, and you can directly text me on this number so that I will be replying you personally. That's all students, and thank you so much for watching, and please do like this class and share this class to your friends also. And don't forget to subscribe to this Rathods IAS Academy if you're new, if you're watching new. Thank you so much guys.